YouTube, what's up with you? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Mantra here. Today, we're back on Sakura. Wait, what's it called again? Sakura. What the fuck was it called? Sakura Blossom? Sakura Succubus. Okay. So, last episode, we was here with my girlfriend Tatiana. We did a lot of stuff and we met this cougar named Wakatsuki Marina, something like that. And we fucked. We fucked a cougar, my guy. Well, that's a top achievement. Even though we were drunk, now she's trying to be mommy. Like she's a whole sugar mommy out here. She's soothing things over my boss and everything. Like, come on, man. Anyway, uh, what else did we do? That's pretty much it. We met the cougar and we pulled her, did all that. Now, with that being said, we finna get straight into the next episode. I don't want to take up y'all too much time with these long intros like this because it starts to drain from the video and a whole lot of other stuff. But y'all see my eye right here? Don't let it confuse you, bro. I'm still good looking, kinda. I'm a solid foe. Anyway, let's go ahead and get straight to the video. Make sure if you like the video, you like, subscribe, follow, do all that good stuff. Follow your boy for more and all that's said and done. Let's get straight to it. The next day, Hiroki, safe. I jump onto a train seconds before the automatic doors close. In my haste, I push a couple of businessmen wielding briefcase to the side, and they tut at me disapprovingly. Y'all already know how I am, dyslexic. I'm sorry. I apologize to these men, a head bowed and as good as any youngster should. It's important to remember one man is after all, even on this day like this. Hold on. Yep. My mic was definitely okay. Last episode too, my mic was muted. I need to stop doing that. It's a Monday morning and the weather is swelteringly hot. I awoke a little after 6:30. I had a shower, ate hurried breakfast, pulled on my clothes, and then headed to the train station. I got onto my train around 7:30 as per usual, and now I'm ready for my daily hour commute to work. If my calculations are right, I should get to work around 8:30, though my work day doesn't technically start around until 9:30. My boss is a hard ass, and he likes everybody to present accounted to far early. I cannot read. I am dyslexic when I'm trying to read fast. It'd be nice if I got paid a little extra for coming in half an hour early and not staying behind hours later. But that's not how the world works. My boss isn't just a hard ass. He's also incredibly stingy. If I could find a better job a little closer to home, I accept in a heartbeat. But it's precisely because I can't find a better job than this that I've been stuck at this place for the last 3 years. It's enough to make a man cry, really. Well, when my boss learns a full extent of my failures over the last weekend, I might not have to worry about this commute much longer. Marina says she put in a good word with my boss, but I don't know how much weight her reassurances will hold. She might be famous, but my boss isn't the sort of person who'll be swayed by celebrities. The train sways back and forth, rattling down the track. This particular compartment is full to bursting, and I'm being jostled from all sides from grumpy men and women. The train takes a curve and I slip backwards. I accidentally stand on a businesswoman's foot and she glowers over me. Sorry, I'm very sorry. I seem to be upsetting everybody today. Talk about losing friends and alienating people. I try to shuffle away from the woman, but there was nowhere else I could really go. There's barely an inch of free space in the miserable compartment, and my sides being poked and jostled with intrusive elbows. It's a hot summer's day, and inside of this overcrowded train feels like sauna. I already showered once this morning, but I'm sweating already. I hope they don't smell bad. Time ticks by far too slowly. The train pulls to a stop, and mercifully, a few people get off, including the woman whose foot I stepped on. Finally, I can breathe, but not for long. A new influx of people got into the train, more than making up for those who stepped off. Now the compartment's even more crowded than ever. God, who is this? Oh wait. Okay, girl. Y'all see her thighs though? Like, I know I'm fawning over this, but come on, man. Y'all see her thighs and shit, bro? Come on now. Are we gonna talk about the camel toe? Let me shut up, bro. Is she sweating or is she sweating through the shirt? You feel me? Am I sweating? Is she sweating? Who's sweating here? Maybe we should both just get naked. You feel me? I'm just talking. I hemmed in by the doors, a businessman behind me and a young girl to the front. Wait, young girl? Hold on. I can't see the girl's face, but if I had to wager, I guess her age, I'd put her in the early 20s. If that's her early 20s, wow, okay. Early 20s, my ass. She isn't wearing a school uniform, which rules out the possibility that she's a high school student. Maybe she attends a local university. Her hair is dyed crazy shape of blue, and she's wearing a pink jacket coupled with a pair of very short shorts. She's pressed against me so intensely I can smell her. She's unlike the other grumpy commuters on this train. Smells like fresh and sweet, a little like cinnamon. Her hair in particular is delectable. Okay, you sound like a pedophile, my boy. Now I'm aware of how good this mysterious girl smells. I'm more anxious than ever about what I'm smelling. Silly though it is, I'd like to make a good impression of her. I can't see her face, but I'm sure she's very cute. Only a cute girl would wear shorts darling tiny as hers. I imagine the girl in my head as often I do during my commutes to work. I mean, it's not like there's anything else I can do. I fashion her with a pair of large eyes, fringed with long lashes and button nose. Damn. She'll have pursed lips, pink like cherry blossoms, two sweetly blushing cheeks, and Hiroki, a nice body. I don't even need to wonder what her body like because I can feel it pressed against me. It's a possibility that this could be an honest mistake, but on the girl's part. But is she grinding on me? Hold on, no. Why is everybody horny? I'm not moaning, no. Now she's See, I know I went tripping. Now she's moaning. I want to escape before things can escalate any further, but that's impossible. The train's too busy. This girl has trapped me, and she must know it. How am I going to wiggle out of this one? Hey, I draw close to the girl, a risky move I know, and I bring my lips to her ear. You might not be aware of this, but I swallow. You're kind of pressing against me. I hope that this is one of sort of misunderstandings. With a bit of luck, the girl will squeak in alarm and back away. Her face is burning. I like to resolve this problem peacefully without disturbing the people around us, but Shawty says she know. She's doing this on purpose. The girl replies swiftly with a nary a trace of embarrassment in her tone. Press call, and I'm using my phone right now because my computer is currently trying to upload the last episode. Now, Hiroki, you what do you mean you know? I know what I'm doing. You do? Then why don't you stop? I don't want to. This is too much fun. This might be fun for you, making me squirm, but this is a real problem. What the fuck did I do? Problem for me. It's a problem. You don't like it? Damn. See, you feel me? I don't want to be a bitch, but at the same time, I don't want to be a bitch though. You know, common sense is telling me to stop this where it is, but the horny side of me is telling me to let this go, let it keep rocking. You feel me? But the words I'm afraid I'll like it a bit too much. That seems a little too fucking like jumpy at it. No! Oh, I hit my controller. I thought I could. Now. Look. Okay. I'm pressing my controller too much. You're a total stranger. I don't know you. But that seems too strong. Like she kind of bad though. You feel me? But then again, I do got a cougar looking over me. Nah. See, we did the horny stuff with AU, and look how that turned out. You feel me? When she was doing this, maybe this is a trap. You know, I'm gonna stop it. I'm gonna stop it this time. It's not a question of whether I like it or not. You're a total stranger. We shouldn't be doing something like this, particularly not in public. It'll bother everyone. It will if you raise your voice like that. But if you're quiet, it should be fine. Let's keep going. What the fuck? Why? Whoa, why? I heard what you said, but I don't think you meant it. Now I'm curious on what would have happened if I said I liked it. You must like me at least a little, or you wouldn't be breathing so hard. Crap, I was afraid she noticed that. Well, I guess it was hard for me not to give. I guess it was hard for her not to give, given how close my body is pressed against hers. Is there really no way out of this? Is the girl going to railroad me? Ha ha, onto the path of degeneracy no matter what I do or say? Marina wasn't joking. You smell incredibly good. I'm glad I said that. Who are you? Wait. What was old girl from? What was old girl from the last episode's name? Yue. Is this Yue? I just want to be close to you, Hiroki. She knows my name. Is my stop? Ha ha ha. I make my way to work, the soles of my shoes slapping against the sidewalk. After the little incident on the train, I felt obliged to get a few stops early than usual. I couldn't bring myself to stay on that train surrounded by all those good men and women after everything I'd done. It would have been way too embarrassing. I gasped for air as I wend my way through Tokyo's busy streets. Men and women in business attire throng about me in veritable armies of high school students in their crisp white uniforms chat and giggle excitedly. They all look so young and carefree, the girls with their plaited hair and the blue plaid skirts, and the boys with their white sports bags slung over their shoulders and their scuffled black shoes. Somebody in there is a main character. What I wouldn't give to be a teen again. They don't know how easy they have it. How old are you, my dude? What the fuck? Nigga, you're like 20 something, probably. My encounter with that mysterious girl on the train might have taken my mind off a few things. Did our liaison truly finish so fast? But now doubts are starting to catch up with me. It doesn't matter how quickly I can walk, I can't outstrip my fears. What am I gonna do when I see my boss? What is he going to say? My head might as well be on a chopping block. This day's shaping up to be a crazy one. And it's not even 9 o'clock yet. I've only been awake a handful of hours. Maybe when I get to work, I'll find my boss and has transformed into a cute... What the fuck? I'll find my boss has transformed into a cute girl. That's quite a disturbing thought, actually. You know what? Let's not pursue this train of thought any longer. Really, though. If I get to work and find my garrulous, ill-tempered boss has transformed into a cute girl overnight, I wouldn't even be surprised. At this point, it'd be just one more drop in the ever-expanding ocean. What is going through this nigga's thoughts, my nigga? But to my relief, though, not necessarily surprised. Olga Sawara, what do you have to say for yourself, my boss has not turned into a cute girl after all. Why would he? He looks just as ill-tempered as always, if not more. If only just arrived in the office, I've yet set down my bag and sit at my desk, but he's already given me an earful. He's careened into my office at the moment and heard me open at the door. He must have been waiting for me to take my grand entrance, like a fan eagerly awaiting the beginning of an AU concert. Alright. But unlike AU's loyal contingent of fans, my boss isn't holding a glow stick or wearing a shirt with my face on it. If he was, I'd be pretty freaked out, not gonna lie. Instead, he's holding a cup of coffee in one hand, a scowl upon his face. Judging by his expression and the way he's shaking, he'll spill the coffee if he's not careful. He's preparing himself for the mother of all rants. I'm so busted. Well, don't just stand there going, oh, you're gormless cretin. Damn. Ritzel, you know what you've done. Where's my apology? Oh, I'm sorry, boss. Sorry won't cut it, and you know that. Then why did you ask me to apologize in the first place? That's what I like to say. But I know, given the circumstance, it'd be better not to infuriate him any further. Alright, my fault. My boss has never hit anybody before, though secretly I think he'd quite like to, but the steaming cup of coffee in his hands is quite concerning. It'd be very, very easy for him to accidentally slip in his range and pour it all down my front. I asked you to get some photos of AU for an upcoming news piece and you budgeted it all. Where are my photos, huh? I'm sorry, there are a few technical issues. The trains were delayed and that's no excuse. As a photographer, as an employee, it's your duty to see to it that you accomplish all of your jobs regardless of the external circumstances. So the trains were delayed. So what? You should have just used your head. Why didn't you hire a taxi? It was too late for that. The train broke down. I got on in time, but nothing. The boss slams his cup of coffee on my desk. A few brown droplets of scalding drink fly over the rim of the coffee and splatter onto the stack of documents. I guess I'm gonna have to clean it up later. That is, if the desk is still mine by the end of the morning. The more my boss rants and raves, the more unlikely that's beginning to look. A few of my work colleagues have already been alerted by the noise because they're peeking at it curiously. One of my workmates gives me a sympathetic smile while another looks coldly amused by my plight. I guess it's alright for them, lucky souls. I've had it up to here with you, Ogosawa. I have no need for an employee who can't do his job. You're a failure, and cap it all off, you've broken an expensive piece of company equipment. I stare at my boss. He could have deduced my failure and to take any pics and given my failure to upload them to the cloud over the weekend. But how does he know about the camera? I haven't told him about that yet. I was saving that bit of news till last. I thought it'd be a nice way to cap off this awful morning. The cherry on top of the shit Sunday, if you please. Somebody must have told him about the camera already. But who? Was it Marina? Did she really call my boss up to beg for his pardon? If so, I commend her efforts, but my boss doesn't look at all moved by her pleas. His face is getting redder by the second. I'm afraid he's going to explode like an overinflated weather balloon. When I heard that, I just about hit the roof. How could you be so careless that a camera is worth more than your life? Our deadline has been pushed all the way back because of your carelessness. How do you feel about that, huh? I look at my feet, my voice dropping to a whimper. I am very sorry, sir. What did you say? My boss leans in, cupping his ears with his hand. Speak up, boy, I can't hear you. I said, even more than my colleagues watching now, they're not even trying to hide their amusement. I bet they're all laughing at my expense. People can be so cruel. I am very sorry, sir, really I am. I know my behavior is inexcusable. Indeed it was, but not only did you make a hash of a simple job, but you also destroyed a piece of company equipment. I should have you fired for that, at the very least, but I'm a lenient man. Yes, boss, you're right. I'll have my desk cleared out right away and wait, what? You heard what I said. My boss folds his arm, his expression sullen. You've worked at this company for 3 years. During this time, you've been a model employee. It's rare that I've had cause to get on your case, unlike various other people in this room. My boss shoots a pointed glance at a few other of my co-workers who are still listening to my supposed dressing down. What? So he's on my side now? Now that I realized most of the drama has passed, they seem to have lost interest. A couple of them blush suitably chastised? I don't know that word. Chastised. As they return to work, while a few other pout and click their tongues. Did they want me to be out of a job? This office is full of vultures. In general, I have no real complaints with you. Last Saturday was an unfortunate blip, shall we say, in your otherwise spotless performance. If you were a newbie, I'd be inclined to fire you over this, but I don't want to cast away one of my valued employees out into the cold couple of mishaps. Then does that mean, yes, indeed, I'm giving you another chance, Ogasawara. But you're on thin ice. Don't betray my trust again or you'll be sorry. I don't like to be made a fool out of. I want to see my boss, bro. I want to see what he looks like to be talking to me like this, bro. Like, I get that you giving me another chance. I get that I messed up. But come on, bro. Don't be just like doing this, bro. You playing on my emotions in front of my coworkers. Now they think I'm a little girl out here, bro. Anyway, I'm going to work. Wait, no. I don't like being made a fool out of. I'm going to work to the bone. Be prepared to put in the hours to make up for your atrocious blunder. Do you hear me? Oh, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you very much. I bow deeply to my boss, cringing at my own what the fuck is that word? No, all the while, only a few seconds ago, I was insulting this guy in my head and calling him an asshole. I'm so two-faced. Maybe my boss isn't quite horrid as I thought, but he's still a businessman at the end of the day, and I doubt he'd make this call if he didn't have ulterior motives. Now I'm curious, what's going to happen about the camera? What will the cost of replacement be taken away from my advantage? About the camera. It's a funny story that the boss massages his quivering chin in thought. That would be a standard company policy, yes, but you can rejoice, Ogasawara. You must have a guardian angel. An angel, sir? Indeed. She called the office this morning when I got in from work, and she explained the whole story affair to me. At first, I was incredulously, I thought this was some kind of a prank, but she was very persuasive. Still, my boss shakes his head bemused. I can't believe you know Wakatsuki Marina. For such a plain, unassuming man, you've got a surprising amount of connections. So Marina really did call my boss. That wasn't just talk. I don't know Maria all that well, but she's already done a lot for me. I have to wonder what she sees in me and how I'm going to repay her. How'd you get into the good graces, The two of you childhood friends? Oh no, I've only known her a day. Really? My boss snorts. Well, you must have made quite the impression. She offered to pay for the equipment you damaged in full. She wired the money over to the company bank account shortly after a phone call. She also told me that she's familiar with Ayu. She offered to set up a private meeting between you and her so you can take photographs of her uninterrupted. What do you think about that? Once more, words fail me. I stare at my boss in silence, slack-jawed, surprised, unable to articulate more than a handful of broken syllables. She is going to flame us. Ayu is going to flame us when she gets to see us. I clear my throat and then try again. Is the date of this meeting fixed? Yes, indeed. Miss Wakatsuki put me through to Miss Aiku's agency, and they were only too happy to oblige. You'll be seeing Miss Aiku this weekend alone on her private beach in Okinawa. We'll fly out there, of course. Miss Wakatsuki very kindly offered to foot the bill. I'll mail the full details over to you later, but that's about the gist of things. You've been given an amazing opportunity, so don't screw this up. You have the chance to take as many photos of Miss Aiku as you want, and while you're at it, you might as well interview her. This could be your big break. Give it your all. I won't accept anything less than 100%. Yes, sir. Of course, sir. I bow and scrape to my boss, anew amazed by wealth of possibilities that landed on my lap. I'm going to see Ayu again for this weekend on a private beach in Okinawa. No less, as a mere member of the whole Poloi. I've never been to a private beach before. I'm starting to feel like a celeb myself. Marina really has come through for me. Not only did she pay for the camera I smashed, but she's managed to fix up a meeting between me and Ayu. My boss was right for once. Marina really is like a guardian angel. She's dark-skinned, fair-haired angel, and I owe her, if not my life, then my job. My immediate future has been secured, but I can't afford to get complacent. There's still a meeting with Ayu to contend with. If I'm going to impress both Marina and my boss, I need to do my best. Now I've been saddled with all these responsibilities. I don't want to let anybody down. I can't lie to you. Marina is like, wow. Marina is that woman for real. That's the woman you need right there. I do like them older than me. I ain't even gonna lie. The rest of my days go by in a blur, and I'm still reading after my conversation with my boss, and nothing feels quite real. Thanks to my failure on Saturday, we have scrambled together to put together a new article in lieu of one about AU. That'll be suspended until next week. I end up working overtime, and it's dark when I finally leave the office. Geez, my boss is such a slave driver. You'd think he'd be a bit more considerate given my connections with I'm not reading that. I've barely had a chance to sit down all day. Am I gonna get mugged? Yawning, I checked my phone. It's a little after 9 o'clock. I should have been home an hour ago. Hold on. I should have been home hours ago. Oh well, I might be tired now, but my job's secured and I have a weekend to treat in Okinawa to look forward to. My fault, people. I'm trying to make sure this is. Yeah, fuck it. Okay. I might be tired now, but my job's secured. Okay. With a bit of luck, things will work out all right, and I'll get a bevy of photos that'll please my boss. That should put me in his good books. Maybe he'll even let me go home on a time for a change. That would be a treat. For the present, however, I'm absolutely gagging for a drink that might help soothe my nerves. With this thought in mind, I board a train for a few stops, then I head to the same bar where I first met Marina. While it's true I want something to drink, a part of me is hoping I'll run into benefactors once more. And fortunately for me, luck is on my side. She's there again! My woman! There she goes! Marina is sitting at the bar, one toned leg across the other, just like it was dating during our first encounter. Her fair hair falls over her shoulders, and she nurses a glass in one hand. When she sees me, she smiles and she waves me over. Why, hello, handsome. Fancy seeing you here. It's a small world. It's just a coincidence. I felt like dropping on the way home from work. Really? Marina inclines her head, a knowing smile playing about her lips. That's funny. I was under the impression that your workplace was a good half hour away, on the other side of Samita. I'm not reading Samita River. Surely there are bars closer by you could frequent if alcohol is all you want. I had business to attend to on the other side of the city. That's all. I don't read to it too much. Don't read too much into it. God, I can't read. If you say so, dear. Marina laughs carelessly. I can tell by her tone she doesn't believe a word I'm saying. Not that that's very surprising. I don't believe a word I'm saying either. I'm such a terrible liar. Why can't I just tell Marina I was looking for her? I appreciate everything she did for me and I want to thank her truly. I do. She really did save my neck. But admitting that out loud, particularly in a crowded bar like this, would be embarrassing. God, I'm so stubborn. I went all my way to find her, but I'm clamming up. I'm acting just like a little kid. Maybe Marina can read my thoughts. It hasn't been the first time I've pondered about this, but she rests a hand against my own and says softly, "It's alright, Hiroki. You don't need to tell me why you came here. I can tell." Am I that easy to read? Yes, indeed, most men are. Don't take it too personally. Marina titters. Tit. You don't need to thank me for helping you, which is just as well given the words thank you have yet to come across my lips. Maybe I need to lube my throat up with some alcohol first. I helped you because I wanted to. You are a very interesting man and I'm awfully fond of you. Taking your boss around was easy though. He's full of bluster, but it's all an act. It's wow, that is a big ass word. His arbitrapa I'm not gonna read that shit, bro. Melted away with the few choice words from yours truly. You did more than whisper sweet nothings in his ear. He told me you gifted a sizable chunk of money to our company and you set up a private meeting between myself and IU. Well, what can I say? Marina shrugs. I have wealth connections and it would be a shame for me not to use them. Man, rich people are something else entirely. With enough cash, you can open up almost any door. I'm kind of jealous, honestly. But more than that, I'm incredibly thankful. I can understand using your wealth and connections for your own sake, but why bother wasting them on a loser like me? I'm a nobody. Now, I'll have less of that self-defeating nonsense. Marina squeezes my hand with her own. You might consider yourself a nobody, but I find you quite intriguing. I like to dote upon you if I can. So don't worry, I like to dote upon you if I can, so don't worry your pretty little head. You say that, but I still have no idea why you want to dote on me. I've done nothing to deserve it, and we're virtually strangers. Why you say that? It's simple. It's because you're cute. Huh? For a genius businesswoman, her reasoning is surprisingly simple. Is she going to elaborate on my supposed cuteness? I'm very curious to see how a member of opposite sex regards me. It might be good learning and experience. Your reactions are utterly charming, and you're so sincere. I couldn't help but be enticed by the moment our eyes met. You're like special pastry in a window of a high-end bakery. Being with you like this is making me salivate. If I can use my influence to help you, I won't hesitate. It's a small price to pay to see you smile, dear. Shit. This nigga. What the smile, dear. Now why won't you stop grousing and let me pamper you? This nigga said yes, mommy. Okay, she's mommy now. That's mommy, you feel me? That's mommy. Look at her. Look at me. That's mommy. I answered flatly without humor, which makes Marina laugh. I suppose I am mothering you in a sense, though I don't know if I like being called that. If you want to show me a suitable measure of a project, you should call me madam or no. That sounds too formal. What about mistress? Mistress? Yes, indeed. I quite like taking charge. If you want to show how grateful you are for my help, I prefer if you did it physically. I trust you have no objections. We better get it in again. We better get it in. I stare into Marina's eyes. They're green, just like the jade earrings suspended from her neatly formed earlobes, and her turquoise vest which stretches across her chest. Marina's so attractive, I feel lightheaded. I have no idea I've got so lucky, but I'd be a fool to refute her advances. I'm already starting to get excited. Alright then, we can go back to your office if that's what you want. I guess I wouldn't mind that either. I know it can be awkward. I'm not used to people doing favors for me. My parents were pretty strict, so I got used to working things out on my own. I'm still not used to relying on others, so I find it hard to accept people's help. I'm bad at thanking people too. It's hard for me to find the right words, but I really do appreciate everything you've done, Marina. I think you're wonderful. Yeah, well, isn't that sweet? Marina laughs, her voice sultry, and pushes her bust against my arm. Thank you for trusting me with a bit of your backstory, Hiroki. I promise I'll take good care of you. You're special like nobody else, and I want to make you feel good. This is my cougar now. Now that was quite the workout. I feel invigorated. Don't you think my skin looks prettier? My cheeks are positively glow. Which cheeks we talking about right now? Which cheeks we talking about? Love really is a miracle drug. I feel much stronger now, Fufu. Marina might be in a good mood, but I feel downright exhausted. Nigga, you a bitch. Nigga, stay up all night with it. I'm talking. Man, this nigga. Get this nigga a rhino pill, a honey pack. Give him something. I'm slumped on the floor of our office, boneless as I was Saturday night, more like Sunday morning, wearing nothing but my underwear. My head rests on Marina's lap, my eyes focused vaguely upon her pretty face. She's had the propriety to put her business clothes back on after our tryst. I can't see much of her skin, but that's hardly matters. I've already seen almost all of her. There is none to see. Are you alright, dear? Marina runs her fingers through my hair, a contented smile playing about her lips. You're breathing quite heavily. I'll live, at least. I should hope so. I'm rather fond of you. I would be devastated if you died so quickly. I haven't had my fill of fun just yet. Then again, I suppose I should prepare you for the worst. You humans are awfully fragile. There he goes again. See, me and Pooh was talking about this the other day. She talking about human. Are you not human, man? I'm surprised you've been able to keep pace with me for 2 whole nights. Few can say that. The fullness of Marina's thighs, coupled with her sing-song voices, lulling me to sleep. But something about her strikes me as rather strange. I blink up at her curious browed furrow. What do you mean, you human? See? Oh my. Marina blinks innocently. Did I really say that? Yes, you did. Yes, you did. It was clear as day. You said humans are awfully fragile. Now that I think about it, hasn't Marina said other things that affect back then? I shrugged off her words as musing of an eccentric millionaire, but now I'm starting to get suspicious. In fact, everything that's happened these last few days has been downright fishy. Bumping into IU was surprising enough, but what about Marina? What about the girl on the train? And speaking of the girl on the train, Marina wasn't joking. You smell incredibly good. My memory's a little bit hazy, but I'm sure she said that. She mentioned Marina's name. Who was she and why did she know Marina? Something's definitely going on. I've become the unassuming epicenter of a whole bunch of strange encounters, and now I want to get to the bottom of this. If anybody knows what's up here, it'll be Marina. I just want to know. What's happening to me? Oh dear, Marina Tuts. You must have had too much to drink. Nothing's happening to you other than a healthy amount of excitement. I have been having fun, it's true, but things... Hey, nigga, no. Stop it. You having fun, so stop it. This is fun. We have a good mom. We have mommy. We have mommy, no Rhea Ripley. Come on, bro. No, don't fuck this up for us. I'm just a normal guy, but my life's been distinctly abnormal ever since AU's concert. I maneuver myself off of Marina's lap with no small effort, but then shoot her a quizzical look. You're not the only attractive woman who's shown an interest in me. AU seemed happy enough to cling to me before she got mad and called me a pervert. And then on the train to work this morning, this weird girl started flirting with me. If you can call what she did flirting. Strange girl. Did she have short blue hair? Yes, that's right. And was she wearing a very, very tight pair of shorts? Yes, they were so shamelessly short. By the sounds of it, it seems you had the pleasure of running into Cosmos. Cosmos. Is that the name of the girl on the train? I believe so, yes. Performing incident actions on busy trains does seem like the sort of thoughtless thing she do. She has no common sense. None of this makes sense. Before last Saturday, I seem to repel women. My life's done a total 180, and I have no idea what's going on. It's like it's all too much to be a coincidence. You're working yourself up to quiet lather, dear. Don't let it go to you. Don't let it get to you too much. I'm trying not to, but it's a lot to take in. You don't know what's happening, do you, Marina? I might have an idea, yes. Marina toys with the lock of her silvery hair and a smile playing about her lips. At first, I intend down. Damn. Alright, look. At first, I intended to keep quiet about all this, but I'm awfully fond of you, and I hate to see you squirm, so you've been a very, very good boy, so I can let you in on a little secret. Make sure you keep this to yourself, though. It's highly classified information that could shake the core of society as you humans know it. Marina leans in, her lips inches away from my ear, and she whispers, the truth is, I am a succubus. I know what a succubus is, but Dion, let me explain this to you. She's a sex demon. She's a sex demon. So if she's a sex demon, that means a you is a sex demon. If that means a you is a sex demon, then that means old girl on the train, on the bus was a sex demon. And with all that being said, that means I'm an anime. And with that being said, that means I have a harem. I'm main character, baby. I'm main character. A succubus. I stare at Marina, utterly dumbstruck of all things she could have said. I didn't think for a second. She about to take her clothes off. For a second, I thought she said something like that. This isn't a joke, is it? You're really a succubus, are you? Oh, Mara, you saying you don't believe in that? Makes me very sad, Hiroki. Marina sniffs as though heartbroken and turns her head away. I believe I've made fond feeling for more than a parent over the last few days. I would never ever lie to you, particularly not over my own nature. This is closely guarded secret, you know. I don't tell humans my true identity willy-nilly. You're the first to hear the truth. You could act a bit more grateful. Yes, mistress. I'm sorry, mistress. I bow my head bashed. I don't want to upset Marina, but I can't shake the niggling thought. What racist word would you use like that? One more syllable, my boy. Niggling thought. Doubt that this is nothing more than a prank. I mean, a succubus, really? I'm sorry, but when you say you're a succubus, does that mean you're a monster that takes advantage of men? I am no monster. Why would you call her? Marina pouts cutely, her arms folded across her chest. Do I look monstrous to you? Would any wicked beast have any body as gorgeous as mine? No, I guess not. You don't look much like a monster, but you don't really look like a succubus either. Not that I know what a succubus is supposed to look like. They're not exactly commonplace like cats or dogs. I'm still not sure what to think about this. It's quite overwhelming, to be honest. I suppose that's fair enough. Humans aren't supposed to know about our kind after all. This must come as quite a shock to you. I should have known you wouldn't believe me that easily. You're not an incredulous child. Humans in the 21st century live in an era of logic and reason. That being the case, it's my job to show proof of my claims. Then you won't be able to deny what I really am. I would never normally show my real form to anybody, but you're special. I like you a lot, Hiroki. And that's why I'm going to give you a little treat. Marina clicks her fingers and her visage suddenly shifts. God! Oh my God! Was the tail through the titties really necessary? Was the tail through the titties really necessary? Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Horns sprout from Marina's scalp and a bat-like wings unfurl from her back. Her clones too have undergone quite the transformation. Before Marina was Chad in her business attire, but now she's wearing something even more risque. Red ropes wind about her body, a black leather and vacuum sealed about her arms and legs. She looked incredibly, unbelievably hot, and that's heightened further by the tail which protrudes between. See, I thought I was tripping. Why her tail going through a titty? You see? Marina shoots me a sultry look, her eyes half lidded. I'm not a normal human. I really am a succubus. It's not just me. And you and Cosmos are succubi too, and so are numerous other attractive successful women all across the world. I try to say something semi-sensible, but words fail me. This twist has completely blindsided me, robbing me of my speech facilities. My brain started to overheat, much like the overused photocopier at work. This really is incredible. You say that the world is full of succubi just like you? Yes, indeed. We've been living amongst humans since the dawn of time. Many of society's most famous revered women have been succubi, like Cleopatra, for instance. It's a wonder how few people know about it really. Marina's fingers sink into the full mounds of her chest. She manipulates her breast about her tail, grinning all the while. I can't deny Marina's succubus any longer, not now. I can see her wings, her horns, her tails. That'd be akin to burying my head in the sand. I can't argue against my own eyes, but I do have a few questions I'd like to ask. It might sound gash, but I'm burning with curiosity here. Let me look at time. Alright, people. We're going to cut the episode right here. I didn't want to make the video too damn long because I know how fucking reading this stuff is. But we're going to cut it right here. With all that said, make sure if you like the video, you like, subscribe, follow, do all that good stuff. Follow your both for more. And with all that said and done, stay blessed out here, people. Whoa!